Oh, could be big. Oh, nice. Very big. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 47 of my Highway 66 campaign in WARNO playing on the NATO side. Previously, we completed our movements around Bad Hersfeld, and we checked the rest of the front line and everything is done. So today is one of those auspicious moments where we actually move on to the next turn. And it's always kind of exciting to see where I'm going to get attacked, if I've made any mistakes, if the AI is going to catch me out anywhere. It's always kind of good fun. But before we do, let's check the casualties. So, casualties for us. We've lost no battalions, 2,034 soldiers, 16 artillery, 355 tanks, 9 aircraft, 60 helicopters, and 365 support units. On the PAC side, they have lost 91 battalions, 21,006 soldiers, 853 artillery, 2,732 tanks, 15 aircraft, 265 helicopters, and 5,393 support units. It is getting well over 50% of their forces dead now. The counter says 1 day. I'm actually not sure if that's right. I think we've broken the battle counter. Like the battles fought counter is just not working. So I think we kind of broke it. Anyway, let's click next turn and see how we get on. I'm pretty sure we're on the next day now. We're in AM of the next day. So it's just over a day, and that's how many losses the packed forces have taken. Alright, we'll just speed up their movements. I wish I could zoom out just a little bit more so that I could see like the entire board at once, rather than having to kind of like move up and down the board based on what I can hear. Oh, that's not good. I was hoping this wouldn't happen, and it did. Oh, that's a real shame. So the 1st Battalion of the 68th Guards is going for the Jaeger Battalion so that they can cut off the Panzer Battalion 344. Okay, well, this is going to be a tough one because that's a lot of Modostraki coming in BMP-1s. They have a decent amount of T-80s left. What do we have? A depleted unit of Jaegers? A very depleted unit of Jaegers. We have a total of 2, 4, 6, 12, 13, 14 Jaeger squads, 1 Milan 1, an Aufkada, and 3 mortars. What's the map? It's like I don't want to sacrifice them, but I kind of feel like we need to do it. Even if I bring in the aircraft, it kind of feels like a waste. Because these will really have to hit the mark properly. The thing is, I can use them here because it looks like they've actually moved the forces away from Schweinfurt. So there's not going to be a secondary attack onto the Panzer Battalion 344. And if they individually attack that with another unit, then they should be fine. So I'm actually kind of tempted to just have a go at this and see how we got on. It would be an absolutely miraculous victory if we managed to make it work. But yeah, this was probably the only place on the front line that I think I kind of messed up. So we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Right, we are on the defensive, which is nice because we get the 3-point sector. We basically need to put our units in a position where we can protect this bridge. They don't have any helicopters, so I could probably just spam a load of Jaegers into that building. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do 1, 2, 3 here. We'll have the Milan maybe here. Got to pick a really good spot for it. We're going to put 3 Jaegers into that building. Could put it here. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Put it here. And then I have my Jägerführer. How many leaders do I have? I've got an Iltis Führungs. We got the Jägerführer. I think the Jägerführer goes with the Jägers here. Or maybe just sits like back here in the middle or something. I wish these forests were just a little bit bigger. I will set them in there. What's the actual composition of that unit? Okay, so they do have smoke. This is so ambitious. I don't even know why I'm trying. We'll put the Aufkader there. We're gonna put Iltis Führungs on the right here, with a couple of Jaegers. You can just kind of babysit that. And then we want Unimog in there. We want Unimog kind of sit in these buildings. I don't know if I want 2 Unimogs there or 2 Unimogs here. So limited on choice here. I think the likelihood is we'll just run out of ammo. I think there is safer for the supply vehicles. We'll just have 1 there. Right, so we got 4 units of Jaegers left. It's very much a good idea to keep them together, so we're going to put 1 more there. We'll have another one here. And then we'll definitely bring in the mortars. I don't know where to put them. Maybe I could just keep them back here. Just like put them there. And that'll do. We'll put 1 Jaeger maybe in this building or one of these buildings just to keep an eye on things, or I could keep them here with the mortars. Let's do that. Okay. Next up, I need the cluster, the HE, napalm, AT. Might as well bring the other ones so that we can strafe. Alright, cool. Off we go. This is going to be wild. These poor F-16s might actually get shot down trying to win this. Because I didn't actually check their AA capability. I'm actually going to move the Unimogs up just to kind of act as recon for us. We'll like spread out like the Iltis and all the transports just so we kind of get early warning detection if they kill one of my transports.
Der Kommandant begrüßt Sie an Bord. Motor an, Abfahrt.
Alright, this needs to be as far over as possible. These ones will go like here, here. And then all of these need to be on the back side of the tree line, just close enough so they can launch rockets to the left. Okay, over here, similar thing, just gotta be careful. There's a little bit of a gap. Kind of do something like this and this. And then these Unimogs can just spread out.
Führen Straßenmarsch durch. Stellung halten. Feuer und Bewegung. Wir können beides.
So I'll put 1. We'll just keep spreading them around on the backside here.
Neue Befehle. Hier Löwe. Führen Straßenmarsch durch.
Okay, time to get the napalm, the cluster.
Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit.
AT. This isn't good for us. We want to basically try and cluster those if we can. If they drop off any infantry. Oh, could be big. Oh, nice. Very big. Good. Nice Maverick on target. Our napalm can hit the mark, hopefully. Start burning up some of this infantry. We'll probably have to HE these ones behind. Let's get the AA ones and actually start strafing.
Squadron ready. Copy that, Raven leader.
Okay, we'll bomb the T-80s here.
Down in flames. Fighter ready. Wir haben Feindkontakt. Bomber ready.
We need to kill them ASAP. This is like the next the next job that we need to do. Alright, one more Maverick hit the mark. Oh no, the building's dead. I didn't anticipate it. Oh, big bombing strike saved the day. Alright, these boys, you need to spread out. Because if an artillery shell hits one of you, you're all dead. Okay. Do we have any... Oh gosh. Can I like strafe this one? I don't know if I can. Right, that's gotta leave. Please? Oh, hero. Okay, I really wish I could turn off like repair because I just need AT really. Okay, that's crazy. Alright, we managed to hold. I might want to bring over this Unimog here because this is where the fight's happening. Let's keep the cluster alive. Get that home. Strafe the Igla. Alright, you can leave. You don't blow up. Nice. Good kill. Capturing the Unimog would be clutch, but that's not happening. We're gonna have to napalm the edge of that bridge, I think. We'll do that. Hopefully that's gonna catch them. Alright, we're holding. Doing a lot of damage, which is good. We killed, I think, all of the remaining T-80s. That's huge. They're actually going amphibious, which is really interesting. What I might do is move forwards just a little bit so that when they get into range we kill them in the water. That would be very useful for us to do. Okay, I have a couple more fighters, don't I? Yeah, so these can just strafe stuff that we can see, like any infantry, we just strafe it. I think I'm maxed out on the amount of aircraft I can bring now, but it's all good. Basically got to use these off cooldown. Right, those aren't moving, so we're chilling. We'll just drop some napalm on the edge of this bridge.
Go on, control. Changing
Huge.
There are two types of pilots, the hunters and the praise.
Oh, those are not far enough back. They need to be like over here, to be honest. Alright, that's used up all of its ammo. There's that one. Another napalm, please. I'll get the Jägerfjorder to fall back because I'm a bit concerned. We're just gonna napalm the end of the bridge now. Nice, good kills. The F-16s to the rescue, seriously. 21 kills to go. It's actually not that much. We're burning up some of the infantry there, that's big as well. Oh, nice double kill. Come across, pick off the PMP.
Just give me a target.
Yeah, this is the F-16 show. This is absolutely awesome. Right, these are both topped off with rockets, so we're good to go. And this is what I was talking about with like the Unimogs spotting stuff for us. It's so clutch. This was Vedka getting gun runned by F-16s. Alright, you can leave.
Damn, I'm hit badly.
Try not to let any of them get shot down.
Auf Empfang. Stellung halten. Nachschub ist nicht alles. Wir haben Feindkontakt. Gib mir Morphium!
Alright, that looks like a good bombing target.
Scheiße, verdammt, ich hab Munition geladen.
Good, we weakened up the BMP there at least. 9 more kills to go. Can we do it?
Versorgung kann eingeleitet
My
werden.
poor Unimog here is probably gonna die, but it's okay. Let's just put some mortar fire down here, because we might actually catch something there.
Betankt und aufmunitioniert. Verstanden, sind unterwegs. Ende.
I'll move these Unimogs back into position. Oh, we spotted what a Strauki. Let's bring over my Jaeger. Double team them.
Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant.
Okay, enemy mortar fire coming in.
Garantiert.
Time to get the F-16s out again for the strafing runs. We might want to just napalm into the bridge again, because that worked out pretty well.
Gib mir Morphium! Aperture down in flames. Dran, drauf, drüber.
Okay, good. Well, some good kills here. Take them out. Napalm the bridge as well.
We'll go. There are 2 types of pilots, the hunters and the preys. Any target?
Sunny!
Winchester. Touchdown!
Wir schaffen es nicht!
Nice napalm on the bridge. Should melt those Polamachiki.
Die Karte nur kurz einordnen.
Down in flames!
Am Ende
Or can I move them back and replace them with the other Jaegers?
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt!
Keep those hero Jaegers alive.
Fighter ready.
Keep them alive.
Sperrbestand aufgebraucht. Brauchen mehr Munition.
Bullseye!
Oh, huge. Absolutely huge run. Okay, there's one more kill. One more kill.
Sunny!
Just kill that MTLB before the Jaeger dies, please. Yes! What an incredible fight. The Jaeger squad holds thanks to the F-16s. Insanity. Absolute insanity. I did not expect to win that at all. We just almost deleted that unit. Oh no, the unit died regardless. Heroes. Heroes, the lot of them. We lost just one too many units. But they disorganized. The 1st Battalion and the 68th got killed in the process. Oh, that's the 1st Battalion we've lost the entire campaign. I'm really sad about that. They didn't need to die. They just died because they got below 10% strength, I guess. We lost one too many Jaeger. Oh, it was almost perfect. It was almost perfect as well. This is the reason that a lot of these units are on the edge of the map, because even if you win a battle, they're just going to self-destruct afterwards.
General, new reinforcements from the U.S. 1st Armored Division can now deploy. What are your orders?
Alright, well, no more attacks, which means I did my job properly. 1st Armored Division reinforcements are ready to go once again. It'd be really cool if I could just deploy them straight into Schweinfurt, I imagine. But no, we have to deploy them down here, so that's what we're going to have to do. I don't think we can deploy them anywhere else, because I chose this as my reinforcement area early on. Which seems to have been a good idea, because we're quite scarce on the ground here, but this is incredible that I can just kill that immediately. Like, this is an auto resolve, and they're just dead, right? Because they're disorganized. Huge. Absolutely huge. Wow. Alright, we can probably just kill these as well with a total victory. How many points do I have? Yeah, that's fine. Total attack and victory, we lost 2 infantry. We take that. And then we got to kill the reserve Mutschützen. So that's probably a job for the Panzer Grenadier Battalion and probably the Jaeger Battalion here. That's going to be a lot of ZPUs. I mean, this is a great target for aircraft because they don't have too much like decent AA. You know, there's all ZPUs and Flasafels. But it also means that, you know, on the ground, they're going to die pretty quick anyway. I guess the Malyutkas are a bit of a problem, and the AT guns as usual. I do have these guys coming up. Yeah, it's going to be nice because we're just going to be able to break straight through to Bad Kissingen. I think the other place we could have deployed them was like up here somewhere, like or here. It was either, or maybe it was at Frankfurt. Yeah, having them down here is going to be really helpful because I can definitely just bulldoze them with the 1st Battalion of the 13th Armoured, for example. Anyway, let's stop messing about. We'll go ahead and clean these guys out. I kind of want to get the Jaeger Battalion involved. I can move them after the fight. We do that, bring in the artillery, and just have a quick look at what's going on. It's a pretty open map, which is maybe a good thing for us. For tactical battle, jump on in. Lay this one out. Might take a little while because I need to break down the Marutkas, but otherwise I think we'll be okay. Right, Afkada is the starter. Got to get good recon in position, so let's just make sure we take these buildings on the left there. And on this side, we're probably going to meet them around here. And we'll do that. Then I'm going to want to make sure I bring up loads of Marders, so we'll do maybe Marders with Milans. And we just kind of spread them out as well, so just get those into position. Do Marders with Milans on this side. Just allows me to engage the SBWs a lot easier if they have those Milans. Then we're going to want a couple of leaders, so we'll just put an M577 in here. Put it in that tree line back there. This one can just come in behind that building, that's fine. Okay, and then we just do more Marders, I guess. More and more Marders. We're just going to slowly push them out of these positions, Charlie and Bravo, and then we'll push for Alpha afterwards. On. We also have Jaeger Aufgabe, so maybe we should bring those with us because they'll be a little bit better at fighting the enemy recon units.
Fahrer, dort müssen wir hin. Die Karte nur kurz einordnen.
Okay, and maybe I want to bring some Jaegers. Don't know. We'll put a couple of Aufgabe there. Bring an Aufgabe out to the right here. Put a couple Jaegers on that side as well. Okay, let's just do a couple Marders. I'll do a couple Marders to go here as well. Alright, let's just launch. We'll bring in some M109s. Only got to get 60 points worth of kills, so shouldn't take too long, actually, now I think about it. I gave that M577 a reverse order instead of a fast move order. Oops.
Karte nur kurz einordnen? Abgesessene Kampfweise. Hier, Löwe! Stehe im schweren Feuerkampf! Ende!
Okay, so deployed sensibly on the right. Left was a little bit close for comfort. Let's just make sure those stay in cover. My loot goes everywhere.
Die Befehlsstelle.
Wow.
Feuerbereit.
I didn't expect them to get that far up with the reservists. Let's go and move back with the Jäger-Aufkleider, because I'll die otherwise.
Wir haben Feindkontakt. Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad?
Get the Panzerguns unloaded just in case, but I'm going to come across
Hier auf unsere Flanke.
and get the autocannons on target. Start hitting this with some artillery.
Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
Die Artillerie verleiht der hässlichen Klopperei etwas Würde.
Definitely take out the Malutka. Malutkas need to go, like they are
Ruhe, herhören.
definitely a priority.
An alle Einheiten, Feind gesichtet.
Zu Befehl. Ja, zum Befehl. Ja,
Wir sind ganz vor. Es hat einen erwischt.
Alright, come on, Afghana. Don't let me down.
Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit.
Ja. Jawohl. Wir schaffen es nicht. Ja, zur Stelle.
Good, Malutka's taken care of.
An alle Einheiten, Feind gesichtet. Neue Befehle.
I mean, keep spotting those. Let's just get the martyrs out.
Wir sind ganz ohr. Feuer an alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet. Overkill gibt's nicht.
Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze.
Nice spawning crit. Getting rid of these T-34s is pretty important. They can kill my martyrs.
Gute Arbeit.
Alright, good. Let's bring up some supply just to get things fixed up. Over here, things are okay. Cool. And let's just get the AF cutter to the edge so we can see what's going on. Panzerguns can go through on the left there. Get these Jaegers unloaded and push it around the side.
Der Kommandant begrüßt Sie an Bord. Neue Aufträge? Es hat mich erwischt!
Feuerbereit. Hält von Freund und Feind nicht viel. Kennt nur Flächenziel.
Not seeing much. Let's bring up the green archers.
Overkill gibt's Ihre Befehle, Herr Hauptmann.
Not moving the martyrs because I don't want to make that UAZ move as I'm trying to kill it.
Menschen, Artilleristen und Ziele.
Bring up our leader
Feind
for
im
them.
Zielgebiet zerstört. Feuerunterstützung bereit.
Feind gesichtet.
Feuerunterstützung bereit.
Putting a couple leaders on follow orders basically.
Wir bewegen alles. Vollgas voraus. Ist es dort wirklich sicher? Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
Wir sind ganz
Let's try and move forwards a little bit with the Jaeger Aufkleider.
Auf Empfang. Zur Marschinformation aufgehen. 5. Kompanie bereit.
Es gibt nur zwei Arten von
That's a lot of units moving around.
Hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
Not quite sure how I want to react to that.
Kommandant.
Gebt mir
Too much stuff just moving.
Gebt mir Morphium.
An alle Einheiten. Feind
Okay, now we move the Martyrs because we need to support our Panzergrounds.
Feind im
Melde Zug zur Stelle.
Feind gesichtet.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir Morphium! Anhalten!
Oh, but there's a distant. Got line of sight on the Unimog there. Yeah. Let's move these back. Good. Okay, MG3 is doing its job there. Cool. Right, let's hit that, hit those.
Jawohl.
Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir Morphium! Infanterie bereit. Er ist Bewegung. Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz.
Good.
Bereit für die Feuermission. Sprenggranaten
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
Speer zur Stelle.
Keep letting the artillery fire away. Try and get a little bit more ground here on the left. Still falling behind on
Infanterie bereit.
conquest points, so can't let that happen forever.
An alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet. Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe.
Nicht schießen! Wir geben auf! Wohl, Hauptmann! Der ist hinüber.
Es gibt nur zwei Arten von Menschen. Artilleristen.
Feind gesichtet. Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir Morphium! Auf Empfang, Feuer und Bewegung.
Get some M113s to the right.
Und noch eine Reichszeit. Am Ende Feuer und Bewegung.
It's nice because the SPWs in this division actually do give us 1 point. We were going to fully cap the right side now.
Sammeln, Befehlsausgabe. Zu Befehl, Kommandant. Zum Schützenrudel aufgehen, auf meine Höhe. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
Feuerunterstützung bereit. Hält von Freund und Feind nicht viel. Hält nur Flächenziel.
Es hat mich erwischt, verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt! Feuer und Bewegung.
Let's not run into that AA. That's rough.
Feind gesichtet. Stellung halten. Feind vernichtet. Sammeln, Befehlsausgabe.
Yeah.
Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz Heckert.
I think the T-34s there have 2 points each, so good kill.
Es gibt nur zwei Arten von Menschen. Artilleristen und Ziele. Hält von Freund und Feind nicht viel. Hält nur Flächenziel.
Voller Kommandant.
Let's keep the green archer with those. On the left hand side, more Martyrs with Panzergrounds to push forwards with.
Was sind Ihre Befehle? Feind gesichtet.
Panzer doesn't have AT, so we're all good.
Feind vernichtet.
Feuerbereit.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
Sprenggranaten geladen. Feuerbereit.
Melde Zug zur Stelle. Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen. Ladeschütze und Munitionieren im Bereitschaftsbunker.
Warten auf Feuerkoordinaten. Feind im Zielgebiet.
We're slowly making our way forwards here.
Und sein Gewehr an.
These ones can push to the side. We can go and take that high rise actually.
Ihre Befehle. Verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten. Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
Overkill. Geht feuerbereit.
Auf geht's! Es hat mich erwischt! Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
Very good. Alright, 14 more to go.
Lux an alle. Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt, verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Feind feuerbereit. Impfung im Ziel.
Sie auf unsere Flanken. Wo brauchen Sie unsere
I
Flanken?
reckon we can probably push these Marder's all the way up here, to be honest.
Verstanden.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt, verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Das war die letzte Granate.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit.
Marder's got us covered down the street, it's pretty cool. Good line of sight there.
Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant. Wo brauchen Sie uns? Verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten. Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze.
Wird ausgeführt. Ende.
Erschossen. Keine Munition mehr. Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört.
There's a lot of reserves and stuff hanging about there. What I might do is just kind of do a bit of split artillery. Oh, those ones are actually completely out of ammo.
Bewegung, Sie sind hier. Das war die letzte Granate. Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
Just 3 kills from the Marders there. It will be the same here as well,
Freund noch Feind.
especially with the artillery coming in. Get those Unimog stopped and fix up and resupply those. Oh, they just couldn't even fully resupply them. Crazy.
Was sind Ihre Befehle? Erschossen. Kein Rückwärts. Raus. Panzer, Marsch, Marsch. Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört. Infanterie bereit. Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört. Zu Befehl, Kommandant.
Only 3 more to go. Just kill a few SPWs and we'll be good. I would rather kill the infantry because that will actually damage the unit itself, like on the campaign map. But SPWs will finish the round, that's for sure. Finish the battle that we're currently in. Oh, let's not let that ZPU get 3 hits. I'm gonna assume there's no infantry in here.
Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe.
Alright, there we go. Very good. 60 kills, 2 losses. What was my losses? Alpha Cutter and Armada. All good. Alright, that takes care of that unit. Not entirely. Good enough, I suppose. Move them out the way, which allows us to connect our front line here. So we'll just make sure that Jaeger's like off to the right side here. That's going to connect. That means that Schweinfurt is more or less safe. We just zoom up our reinforcements. Very nice. I could probably use this artillery to assist onto the attack on the 3rd Battalion of the Panzer Regiment 11. I am tempted to just continue the push up here, because we'll have these guys kind of coming into Schweinfurt to keep it safe. Anyway, the only problem I have with that is that they're 7 out of 8 fatigue. They're only going to be able to survive 1 battle. So I'm not sure we can do that. We'll have to just go like so. Then maybe I can move up a little bit, but not too far. We'll keep on top of the flag for the time being. I would love to move up this highway towards Bad Kissinger and get there as soon as possible in order to stop them getting points at every turn. But doesn't look like we can. Alright, so thing to do here, move them aside, get the 1st Battalion of the 13th up with their fresh lineup of M1A1 Abrams and just plow through these. Like, that's just a total victory against both of them. Goodbye. What are we gonna lose? We lost 2 tanks. Guess it's fine. Probably would have happened anyway. And then we can do the same here. I'll probably bring in one of these just to reinforce, just so that maybe it reduces the losses. We lost 3 tanks. Okay, sure. Like I said, realistic, I guess. I'm not sure if I can attack that again. We go like this. Another total victory. That killed 4 infantry and 1 of my tanks. Alright, cool. So that's them dealt with. Oh, wonderful. So the 1st Battalion of the 13th did a good job there. Now we can move up quite a lot of this stuff. Actually, I probably could have brought in the artillery as well to kind of balance some of the losses maybe. Although I feel like bringing in more stuff just gives you more losses, weirdly enough. Alright, how's this Panzer Battalion looking? They're pretty rough. The intention with these was to kind of encircle the rest of the forces here, but that doesn't look like it's needed anymore. I think the next battle that we're going to play out is probably against the Panzer Regiment 11. The 3rd Battalion. Hit them with the Panzer Battalion 343, backed up by some good artillery, and then kind of just move forwards a little bit there towards the 3rd Battalion, the Moschus Regiment 17. I could probably move these both up here, kind of challenge that unit. Because this road's definitely going to be safe with the 1st Battalion of the 13th arriving. That's good. These guys did actually get cut off, so that's not good. We're going to have to fix that. Alright, well, things on the front line looking good regardless. A lot of their forces kind of fell back from the front. Look how dispersed their front line is now. The only concentration that's left is here, and they're in absolute disarray. It's like the only unit that's actually 100% right now. Bunch of T-72s we got to kill. That's going to be fun. But yeah, next time, Panzer Battalion 343 is going into the action against the 3rd Battalion of the Panzer Regiment 11. But that's unfortunately all I've got time for. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.